Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting... My apologies, but I'll have to...
Here are the entry papers. For your...
What? Ugh, take your time.
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with...
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling. Now, let's head over to the outlet. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed...
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Yuri. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much...
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just the way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how... So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs...
Then they'll milk them for all their worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came...
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests. The association provides help, so essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence...
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, after all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it... Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price. You understand?
Not you.
No, no. In this instance, when I say in fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are... Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to...
It's not like I'll get any customers. Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the internet. Ah, good. That's a relief. You need...
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity. But in and of itself, no. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry, those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called
Crystal Marrow. What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no... It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes... We've tried communicating, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never... Fontaine, my...
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do? But Carisu's the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to...
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for...
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
That vet... I've actually done business with him in the past.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty... If I remember...
Got it! We're on the case!
I don't think So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn trade secret. Got it? You know what?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
That was...
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Well, by all means. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived. Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But I can only assume he must have found himself a...
You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders. The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that.
Really?
Well then, it sounds like you may have...
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean... Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about... Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember... The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the Xianxiaou lanterns.
This guy has a really active
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me... You mean, often I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one stopped.
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest... All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't...
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is evidence. Now that I think about it, Whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. As it happens, I handed...
Really?
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Which one should I choose? Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Ryo.
Too close! That's too close! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
Sorry.
Keijiro!
After him!
Overrating. Which one should I choose?
Someone's cooking.
Should I close
I'm not
early?
used to it at all.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Sorry. I need to think about it. Ryo.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place like...
It looked like he buried something over there. Whoa, it's boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Aha! Yes! This is what we're looking for.
Great! Well, now we have our hard...
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the...
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy.
But we really don't have anything left.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the tax...
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? every payment the association has made. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have...
So you think you can use this against me, do you?
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance.
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite...
Well, even if what you say is true...
I believe you still have a quantity of perhaps that crystal mare.
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to...
And not even an ounce.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now.
Come on, Harrison. We've already started...
I'm sick of being pushed around like this.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just...
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a
helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our...
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission Tip.
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young... lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan. I don't need any trouble with her.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat. No response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Committee...
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should... If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a...
Toma, what was all this?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
It's not like
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. All right, time for me to answer your questions. Whoop. Straight to... I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret. So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka.
Seems like she must be super famous in Ina's...
Oh, most definitely. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn them. You're asking the right questions. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake.
Still pretty good going for...
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmooze. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liu. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to... That is, that you have what it takes to change the top...
Change the tide of the time?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation, navigating powerful people, using their character flaws. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Yes, of course. I completely understand.
Toma sure didn't put up much of...
Well, my work on Rito is done. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing. As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komura Tea House to settle the score. Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.